Let's go to Declan now, and having a little flutter. What's going on, Declan?
Yeah, hello again, you two. Good morning, everyone. The football pools, remember them? Well, they've had a bit of a makeover. It used to be the most popular game in the land, with millions of people taking part every week. Started all the way back in 1923 with Littlewoods, closely followed then by Vernon's and Zetters, of course. And they paid out to more than 60 million people, many of them made into millionaires. That was the biggest ever pools payout, £2.9 million back in 1994. It went to a syndicate of regulars at the Yew Tree Public House in Worsley in Manchester. Well, in its heyday, 1 in 3 adults played the pools every week. And I can tell you, it's bringing back memories, this, because as kids on a Saturday afternoon, you could not speak in our house while Grandad was sitting there at the table checking his pools coupon every week. Don't ever remember him winning anything at all, ever, but, you know, that's by the by. Ian Penrose is with me. He's the chief executive of Sportech, which is the company that now owns all 3 of those football pools companies. You're giving them a makeover, but you're never going to get back to those days of 1 in 3 adults playing.
Well, that's right. Those glory days, 10 million players a week, they're gone. But what we are doing, like any business, we have to change. We have to change our products. We have to change the way people play, and we have to appeal to a broader audience. And that's what the makeover, that's what the new football pools is all about.
Is there a sense of nostalgia about it? You know, you and I were talking about the pools a bit earlier, and I was telling you about my granddad and him doing the pools every every Saturday, and it certainly brought a nice nostalgic feeling up inside me. It must still be held in some sort of affection by people who used to play.
Well, that's right, and that's why we're doing what we're doing in terms of a makeover. You know, we joined the company a couple of years ago to get this real turnaround put into place, because, as you say, when 10 million people play the game every week, and everyone can remember somebody who played the pools, it's effectively an iconic national institution. And what we're looking at doing is taking that iconic national institution and bringing it right up to date.
What did for you, though, or what did for the football pools, was the lottery. Suddenly that came along. It was so much easier to do. You just had to pick 6 numbers, and the payout from the lottery was so much greater at the jackpot level, and that's what did for the pools.
Well, that's right, and that's therefore what we've done over the last couple of years. And what we've done is change the distribution so you can play properly online. We've got a fantastic, engaging website for the football fan. We've gone back to our roots. We've done a deal with football, so we're the official licensing partner of the Premier League and the Football League and the Scottish Leagues. And so we've really gone back to our roots to take ourselves forward. You can play in the corner shop, you can play in various bookmaking shops, making it easy to play again.
Just a slightly serious point, which is that we have seen a rise in the number of people who have difficulties with gambling.
Yep.
Does the country really need this, another way of gambling?
Well, I think what we do is we go right back to the very basics. And we're not really about gambling. We're about having a flutter. We're about having a £1 or a £5 and predict the outcome of various games to win anything from a few pounds all the way to £3 million. In the way that, you know, as you say, going back to the good old days in 1923 when it all started, that's exactly the ethos.
OK, Ian Penrose from Sportech, Chief Executive there. Thanks for joining us here at the Stock Exchange. More after 8.
Thank you very much, Declan. See you then.
Now, 100 years ago, the first Model T heralded a motoring revolution. Henry Ford